Do you want toned, shapely arms? Join me for these 9 moves to banish those bat wings. Hello to all my lively ladies. You're very welcome back. My name is Trish and you're very welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to focus on a bat wing workout, or bingo wing, depending on which part of the world you're from. And we're going to do 9 moves and work for 45 seconds on with a 15-second transition to the next move. Now I'm going to start off with a 4-minute warm-up, and it's going to focus mainly just on the upper half. Now I am going to use a curtain pole in this warm-up. If you don't have one, you could use a broomstick or a sweeping brush, or you can just swing the arms around, okay? But just beware, this is a very sort of an intense dynamic stretch. So just be careful that you don't overdo it. You could also use a stretch band if you have a stretch band lying around the house, or even a towel, a long bath towel would help you with this stretch as well. Okay, let's hit the timer. Let's get going. So I just have this lying around. I do use this all the time in my cool down. So when I'm cooling down, I will do this shoulder mobility stretch, okay? Dynamic stretch. All right, so I'll just hit that timer as well. Keep me on track. Okay, so over the head. And if you can, touch your lower back. If you can't, don't worry about it. Just work within your own range of movement. If you can only go to here, that's fine. Or here even. That's good, okay? Just keep working on it. I found when I started doing this a few years ago, my shoulder mobility was quite poor, but I kept at it, I kept persisting, and then it greatly improved, as you can see here today. Okay, so hard work, persistence will pay off for you. That's it, good. Reach over the head, well done, and over. Good work. Okay, now just move that out of the way. We're going to do double tricep extension now with body weight. Now I'm going to use weights with this workout today. So I have a selection of weights here. So they are light to moderate intensity. So just again, if you have a selection of weights, keep them handy. If you don't, just use your pair of dumbbells. And if not, failing all that, you can use just 2 bottles of water. So touch your neck and then reach up. Touch your neck and reach. Okay, so just touch your neck with your thumbs behind there and then reach up. So I'm just extending up and keeping my arms, close to my earlobes. Okay, and just working the triceps at the back of the arm. Whew, I'm really feeling this already, and we haven't even got to the workout part yet. Good. We've got some mini squats and arm circles next. Okay, so reaching and reaching. Good. Okay, now rest the arms. Whew. Swing them by your side if you're feeling a bit of tension there. Okay, now, so we're going to do a little mini squat and then big arm circles, or as big as you can make them, okay? All right, let's get going with this one. So, big circles for me and around. Good work. And you don't have to go into a deep squat. As you can see here, I'm not. Okay, so I'm just doing a little mini squat, and it's really just to provide a little bit of momentum to get the arms to swing a little bit higher and wider. Okay, now do you feel what's happening behind your body there? Your muscles between your shoulder blades are working hard. Your shoulder girdle is warming up. Good. Getting those arms worked out and warmed up at the same time. We're going to do some small arm circles next. Okay, lift. Good, keep going. Well done, okay. Now, some small arm circles. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to I'll give myself that rest. Okay, wait for that beep. Okay, there we go. And I'm just going to circle the arms around. Now, try and keep them as high as you possibly can, okay? By the end of it, you might be down here, but just do your best. All right, so again, we're just circling the arms one direction. We'll change direction now in a moment. Good. Keep your abs tight now. It's important to engage. So with the 9 moves, we're just going to focus on the tricep, the back of the arm, the back of the upper arm. Let's go the other way and we get a few seconds this way. And again, some of them you may want to, don't go too heavy, okay? Because you want to really feel a full contraction of the muscle. and you don't want the weights kind of taking over too much. That's it. Your own body weight is perfect for all of these exercises as well if you don't have your dumbbells. Now we're going to get into tricep push-ups. Yep, that's 4 minutes done. So tricep push-ups first. Now I'm going to use the door. You can go down to the floor if you want, if you're strong enough to do them on the floor off your knees. Go on your knees. But here I'm just going to do the door. So what we're doing is we're trying to get our nose to touch the door. Just before it touches the door, come back, bend the elbows, and then fully extend the arms. Now, if you tuck your elbows in, you're going to hit those triceps, the back of the arm, a little bit more. So fully extend. Good. That's it. And back. Now, don't lock out your joints. So you do want to extend your arm, but you don't want to be snapping out your joints. So just make sure that you keep your joints sort of like a soft as you push back. That's it. And back. Good. I can really feel that now, the back of the arm. Right, exercise 2. Now here I'm going to do these individually. And the reason being, I think if you're not used to this exercise, you can use the other hand to keep the arm in place, which is a good thing. Okay, so tricep extensions. So I'm just going with a moderate weight here. And what I'm doing is I'm extending my arm up towards the ceiling, and I'm using my free hand here to keep the arm from wandering away. So you will see people when they're doing this exercise, as they tire, the elbow starts to wander away from the body, and that's where you can end up injuring yourself. So straight arm, right up, keep it by your earlobe, that's a good cue, and use your free hand to keep the arm in place. And you can also feel the tricep here, you can feel it working as the arm extends up to the ceiling and then bends back behind you. Okay, we're going to do the left hand side next. Good. Okay, well done. Now take that little break, because your arms will be feeling very fatigued by the time you get to the end. You can just swing your arms, just relax out. Good, well done. Now we'll get the other side going. So right up over your head, use that other hand to keep that elbow from wandering away too much. So pull it in, that's it. Gently hold, good. And extend, keep that arm up by your earlobe, good. Lift and down behind your back, good. So you want a full extension here of the arm or the dumbbell, that's it. Don't let it wander away. Keep your abdominals nice and tight and engaged. And lift and lower. Good, lift and lower. Now the next move are front extensions, and they are essentially a bicep exercise. So our muscles work in pairs, all of our muscles. Again, I'm going to go to moderate weight. Just be careful here though that you don't go too heavy, because you've got to hold your arms out for 45 seconds. Okay, so like I was saying, the muscles work in pairs, and the biceps and the triceps pair off with each other. Okay, so what we're doing here is essentially a bicep curl, but the triceps are extending the arms. So extend and curl. Extend and curl. Abs in tight, the back is nice and straight. Good, you're not leaning back. Okay, don't lean back like this, all right? So keep everything nice and straight. Remember, you've got a plank of wood behind you there, tucked into your leggings to keep your back nice and straight. Good. And we're getting a bit of bicep action here as well. And you can see, holding weights out here is tough. It's tough for 45 seconds. Hang in there. That's it, just fight it. Good work, well done. Now we're going to do some kickbacks. Okay. Whew, we're really hitting the back of that arm. Right. So again, the kickback, I want you to stick your hips out behind you. Okay, keep your back really straight now, nice and flat. Don't round your spine or your shoulders. Retract your shoulder blades. And then what I want you to do is bring the weights up towards your chest and then kick back. Okay, kick back. So keep the elbows tucked in close to your body and then do a kick back. Good. So really working the back of the arm. Good. Kick back. Now the next move after you hear your resting beep is a close grip press. Now I am going to take that down to the floor, but if you can't go on the floor, you find it hard to get up and down, particularly with only 15 seconds of time to do it in, what you can do is you can do a standing close grip press. I'll show you that during the rest period here. Okay, now, so standing close grip, you can try this way, just standing up, in and out. But for anyone who wants to go on the floor, down we go. Now it's a bit awkward for me with the mic pack, so I'm just going to have to work through this here. I might look a bit crooked. So up and down. And here's one where you might even get away with a bit of a heavier weight because you're working those big chest muscles, a compound exercise. Now I want you to keep your arms close to your body and keep the dumbbells facing each other. Now just with the next move, it's a chair dip. Now I don't know if I said to you to have a chair handy, but if you don't, you can always do it down on the floor, or you can do it off some sort of bench that you might have, a shelf or like a cabinet like I have here. Something around your house will work perfect for dips. Good. Usually chairs is the most common piece of household equipment for it. Okay, now up we get. All right, so cross your weights as well. Don't forget to cross your weights. So chair dips. So what we're going to do is, the best position to be in so you can see me, is place your palms on the chair and then dip and come up. So what we're doing is we're bending and straightening the arm. This is a very, very tough exercise, okay? So bend and straighten the arm. You're keeping it actually more beginner level if you keep your knees bent, okay? Up and down. So if you stretch your legs out, extend them out in front of you, it's more of an advanced move, more of an advanced chair dip. Don't when you come down, don't stretch. Be careful of your shoulders, don't overly stretch there. Okay, good work. Well done. We have some skull crushers next. And again, that is down on the floor. If you don't want to, you can go back to doing the tricep extensions double. Okay? All right. So down I get. Again, don't mind me with the mic pack. It's a little bit difficult for me with these exercises on the floor. Okay. So what I'm doing here is I'm keeping my elbows close to my body. All right. And you can see why this is called a skull crusher, because if you're not careful, you could bump your head. So be aware of that. And up, you're just bringing the weights down behind your head and then extending the arms. Weights down behind your head and extending. Good. So again, that extension is working the tricep muscle for you. Keep going. Are they quivering by now? Should be quivering by now. We're coming up to the last move. Well done. Good. Well done. And then gently coming up. Okay. Take your time getting up off the floor. It doesn't matter if you don't start at the same time as me. All right, 20 seconds of these moves is good as well. Okay. Now what we're going to do here is a tricep wide extension. So we're going to start out wide and open. Wide and open. So I'm not going to cross the weight, sorry, like this, yeah. Open, that feels better, yeah. So it's like you're touching your shoulders and open wide. Touch your shoulders, open wide. Good. Open wide, that's it. And again, I'm just working the triceps from a different angle. If I go up a little bit higher, I'll feel them even more. So if I don't touch my shoulders, so I'm bringing up a little bit wider. That's it. Reach up. Oh yeah, I'm really feeling those triceps now. Good. Keep going now. Oh, that's it. Well done. Now we are going to go into a cool down. Okay, you'll be glad of it after all of that. So we're going to stretch out the triceps. We'll focus on those first, and then we'll just do some exercises for the upper half overall. So all I'm doing here is pat yourself on the back, abs in tight, and I am just very gently bringing my, see here, I'm patting myself on the back, and I'm just using my opposite hand to stretch out the tricep or the back of the arm here. Okay. So just a gentle little bit of tension, and you can use your elbow. We'll change sides now, same thing other side. Well, you should use your elbow to push into your palm, and that'll increase the stretch for you. Okay, so you'll get a nice active stretch there. Well done. Good work. Just hold that there. Good. Okay, now just for the last minute, we will stretch out the arms and the shoulders a little bit, okay? So we'll go in 5. Just interlace your fingers behind your back. 2 seconds. Okay, and go. Now all we're doing here is interlacing the fingers, keeping the arms as straight as you can, and then lifting up. Now don't overly stretch, okay? If you can only do a little range of movement here, that's fine. Okay, you don't want to overly do it. Just work on it, it'll come with time. You could be even sore from a previous workout, and soreness does decrease our range of movement. So it may not be just you're not flexible, it could be just you're sore from a previous workout. Okay, stiffness in your upper half from lifting weights. Good. Keep your abdominals drawn in, keep your back nice and straight. I'll turn towards you. That's it. Okay, and just we'll finish out with a full body stretch. Good work. Well done. Well done. Give yourselves a big clap. You did really well. So that's good now. You should be really feeling those moves isolated here in the back of your arm. You may obviously feel it in the shoulders as well, but mainly you should feel it in your triceps. So that was a great workout. That's a workout you could include on a day you do some cardio. So say you do a 20 or a 30-minute cardio workout. If you have time and you're feeling energized, you could actually add in a little bit of tricep work as well, and maybe including it 2 or 3 times a week. And also don't forget that it's not just the exercise. If you want to tone and shape your body, you have to really be careful with the foods you choose to eat every single day. So making sure you're making good food choices every day will go a long way in helping you to reduce your body fat percentage and allow you to see all of these lovely results that you will get from training. But make sure that you are eating well. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next video.